You guys a real review on this Ryobi generator from Home Depot. A lot of guys probably have had reviews online about this generator and they just bought it maybe, or they had it a month. I've had this generator about 3 years. It often sits in the back of my truck locked up, and so it's really faded out. It's just been kind of beat up because equipment goes in and out of the truck all the time. And like, the only thing that's really happened to it is this thing here broke off, the little protector, but it hasn't affected it working at all. Everything still works really good, and this is a 2200 watt. So I wanted to go over you guys the good things and the bad things about the generator. I had a Honda EU2000 before this. Then after about the same amount of time, maybe one more year longer, the generator actually was caught fire after it had actually one of the valves had gotten stuck in the head. And of course I did change the oil a lot on it and everything else the way you're supposed to, just like I have on this. And one of the valves got stuck in the head, and it wouldn't start when I really needed it to work. And then the next time I went to use it after, it was like I fixed that, and after a while after that, went to use it, and the generator just all of a sudden just started just running kind of weird, and then all of a sudden it started smoking and the wiring fried inside of it. So I'm not sure really what happened, but it sure did piss me off because I was on a job site and I had to leave the job site that day and not have a generator. So a couple days later I bought this, and I'm going to tell you, this generator is it's just as quiet as the Honda. I really can't tell any difference in the way in the quietness of the generator. The only thing that I've noticed that is different is it is a little bit harder to start. The Honda is a little bit easier to pull, and it starts usually on the first kick. But the Honda again was $900. This was $600. The benefits from this generator are much outweigh the starting problems. One of the things is that it has only one switch to turn on. So you turn this to on for a cold start. I'll start it, see if it starts right up. Well, it started on the first pull. So that's also your choke. Then it's on run now. And I have it on I had the idle thing on so that it idles. Let me turn this back off. So it's just one switch that turns it on and off, and the Honda had two different switches. And what would happen is if you overloaded it, you had to turn the engine off and then turn it back on. Where if this one here, if you overloaded it, you just push this button here and it's back going again, or reset, one of these two. That's only happened a couple times. Well, in fact, it's happened a lot less on this than it did on the Honda. The Honda was easily overloaded because it only was 13.5 amps. This one's a full 15. So the other benefits, this one actually will run my 2 horsepower compressor. Okay, a 110 2 horsepower compressor. The Honda, it would not run it. It would just blow the breaker on it, and that was it. This one runs other equipment that my other one wouldn't run. The voltage fluctuation between this one and the Honda, about the same. There was really no voltage fluctuation on either generator. This can run a computer or anything like that because it's an inverter generator. So it's the same configuration as the Honda as far as that goes. One of the other things that's really cool that this generator has is this right here. This handle is fantastic. The Honda, I was always lugging it with one arm, and even when you are carrying it, if you don't want to use this, if you can't use it for some reason, it's just stuck because it's where it's setting. But you could have two handles here so that you're not unevenly carrying it like the Honda would just break my back trying to just take it out of the truck. This one's a lot easier. It feels lighter. I don't think it is, but it does feel a lot lighter, and it has wheels on it, which the Honda didn't have wheels. So it has this little pull thing, and it has wheels. It has one switch to turn it on, which is a great benefit, and one switch to turn it off, and it has its own separate breaker for all this stuff, and it just runs a lot more equipment. So if I were going to buy another one, would I choose the Honda over this generator? Absolutely not. I would definitely choose this generator over the Honda, even if it lasted the same amount of time, or let's say this thing broke down this year, I'd still be way ahead by buying this generator. It's just as quiet as the Honda is, and that's what I needed it for, to be quiet. But it has a lot more power. It runs a lot more equipment than the other one wouldn't run. So this is why I would definitely give this one a thumbs up. I've used it. It's not something that looks pretty. It's not been in my garage. You know, you can tell I've used the heck out of it, and I've abused it, and it's put up with it. So if it's done that, I'd say it's pretty darn good. So if you're looking for a generator, check Home Depot, Ryobi at $18.22. It's a good deal for the price.